from the TV shows Sex Education and Broadchurch. Next,
In a world where beauty was once defined by pale skin, blue eyes, and golden hair, a young woman dared to rewrite the script. She didn't come from a Hollywood dynasty. She didn't have a famous last name or a family fortune. But what she did have was presence, that rare mix of quiet power and unapologetic confidence that makes the camera fall in love. Before she became Netflix's new face of elegance, before the red carpets and designer gowns, Simone Ashley was just a girl from Surrey, navigating two worlds that never seemed to accept her completely. How did a daughter of Indian immigrants, once told to be realistic, rise to become one of the most captivating women in Hollywood? This is the untold story of Simone Ashley, the woman who made history by simply being herself. Simone Ashley was born in 1995 in Surrey, England, to parents who had crossed oceans from Tamil Nadu, India, searching for opportunity and stability. Her father was a photographer, her mother a homemaker, both deeply rooted in tradition, both dreaming of a safe future for their children. But Simone was different. While her parents imagined medicine, law, or engineering, she dreamed in color and sound. Her world was filled with music, from classic rock records spinning in the living room to melodies she sang softly when no one was listening. She grew up between two worlds, the discipline of her Indian upbringing and the freedom of British youth culture, too Indian for some, too Western for others. She often felt invisible, yet in that in-between space, she found her strength, the need to define herself, the courage to stand alone. Years later, she would say, "I didn't fit into a box, so I decided to build my own." When Simone told her parents she wanted to be an actress, silence filled the room. It wasn't anger, it was fear. Fear of uncertainty, of a daughter chasing a dream that didn't exist for people like them. But Simone couldn't ignore the fire inside her. She trained at the Arts Educational School in London, a place buzzing with ambition, rejection, and raw talent. While others auditioned for roles that fit, she auditioned for roles that didn't even exist yet. For years, she drifted through bit parts, a nurse in Casualty, a background role in Broadchurch, the kind of fleeting appearances that vanish before the credits roll. But every no became fuel, every small role, a silent rehearsal for something greater. Then came Sex Education, Netflix's bold, unapologetic series about teenage chaos and identity. As Olivia, the effortlessly confident girl hiding her insecurities behind glamour, Simone stood out. Her screen presence was magnetic, her charm undeniable. For the first time, the world didn't just see her. It remembered her. In 2022, the world of period drama, once ruled by powdered wigs and porcelain faces, was about to be rewritten. When Simone Ashley was announced as the new leading lady of Bridgerton Season 2, the internet exploded. For the first time, a South Asian woman was cast as the romantic center of an English Regency love story. Not the maid, not the outsider, but the star. As Kate Sharma, Simone radiated quiet strength. Every glance, every restrained breath between her and Anthony Bridgerton carried electricity. She wasn't just acting, she was redefining desire on screen. Critics praised her magnetic presence. Vogue called her a new kind of heroine, fearless, witty, and real. Overnight, Simone became a symbol of representation, elegance, and empowerment. The fashion world followed. She graced the covers of Harper's Bazaar, Vogue India, and Ella UK. Luxury brands lined up, Prada, Loewe, Chanel, all wanting her face, her essence, her authenticity. But success didn't change her rhythm. While the world celebrated, Simone stayed grounded. She often said, "I'm proud of my heritage, but I don't want to be boxed in by it. I just want to be seen as an artist." At the height of her fame, Simone Ashley wasn't just an actress. She was a statement, a living reminder that beauty can come from anywhere, and that grace, real grace, needs no permission. Fame, as always, comes with a shadow. As Bridgerton Season 2 premiered, not everyone was ready to celebrate Simone Ashley's success. Behind the glittering praise came a wave of criticism, subtle, coded, and cruel. Anonymous comments flooded social media questioning her fit for a Regency-era beauty. Some viewers, trapped in their old fantasies, said she didn't look the part. For Simone, it was a déjà vu of every stereotype she had defied. In interviews, she remained composed, even graceful. But those close to her knew. The words stung. In one quiet moment, she admitted, "Sometimes people forget that I'm human too, that I bleed when I read those things." Yet she refused to play the victim. Instead, she turned criticism into clarity. She became vocal about the need for diversity that wasn't tokenistic. In a Vogue feature, she declared, "Representation shouldn't be a trend. It should be the norm." Still, the pressure mounted. With her new fame came endless scrutiny. Her body, her relationships, her silence. Hollywood wanted her to stay graceful, flawless, unshakable. But Simone had learned something far more powerful: to protect her peace. She started saying no. No to roles that exoticized her. No to interviews that reduced her to the Indian actress from Bridgerton. It wasn't rebellion. It was self-respect. In an industry built on illusion, Simone Ashley chose to stay real. And that, more than anything, was her quiet revolution. When the noise faded, Simone Ashley chose silence. Not as retreat, but as power. She learned that true strength isn't proven on red carpets or trending hashtags. It's in knowing who you are when the cameras stop rolling. She began focusing on stories that mirrored her values: complex women, layered emotions, unapologetic truth. From historical drama to modern empowerment roles, Simone stepped into every frame with quiet defiance. But her reinvention went beyond the screen. She became a voice for women of color navigating creative industries, speaking about confidence, boundaries, and self-worth. In interviews, she radiated calm authority, a woman who had found her rhythm in the chaos. "I stopped trying to belong," she said. "I realized I already do." Fashion embraced her authenticity. She wasn't just modeling luxury, she was embodying it. Not the kind that glitters under lights, but the kind that comes from dignity, kindness, and grace. Through self-awareness, Simone Ashley didn't reinvent her image. She revealed it. And in doing so, she reminded Hollywood that elegance isn't about perfection. It's about truth. Today, Simone Ashley stands not just as an actress, but as a quiet revolution in motion. She didn't shout her way into Hollywood's spotlight. She walked into it with grace, poise, and purpose. For countless young women, especially those who never saw themselves reflected on screen, she became proof that beauty has no color, and confidence needs no permission. Her story is not about fame. It's about courage. The courage to be seen, to speak, to stay true. Through every challenge, Simone turned vulnerability into elegance, and silence into power. Simone Ashley's journey reminds us that true elegance isn't about perfection. It's about courage. Because sometimes, the most radical thing a woman can do is to simply exist as herself. Like, share, and subscribe for more untold Hollywood stories, where fame meets truth, and stars become human again.